All right, boys, we're back. Let's go. Our boy is on his way through the cave where Mr. Park was training and complaining. As he's walking, he takes a look at an arrow on the ground pointing in the direction he needs to go. Did it come all the way up here on its own will? He then says a vestiaire mage. It was said that this mage has reached its peak. They say that an echo made a special guardhouse, so this has to be worth looking at. I wonder how the hero got the name of Book of Disaster. The portal asks, what dream do you want? And this is where he should say, I want women. But instead he says, quests, I want quests. I suppose I should pick the strongest thing, right? Oh, so you dare select Hero Chills, Vestiaire's everlasting nightmare. Prepare yourself to taste death in endless darkness. Our boy was just like, okay. Was this quest made to give something to the successors? Which means that this was created during a time when there was still faith in humans. Hard mode, or hell mode. The hardest mode apparently includes a cross between jellyfish and octopus-like creatures. I smell blood. Faith towards humans, what a silly notion. From the smell of blood, there's a high possibility they used a sacrifice. This really big jellyfish attaches onto our boy like a VR headset in those fantasy game novels. The jellyfish then uses its red eye to dive deep into the soul of our main guy. But there's nothing there but hatred for the Demon King anyways. With a blast of red energy, our boy is now getting a perm done at the Jellyfish Beauty Salon. I think this is that look you get on your face when you just took a hit of that good, boom boom pow. This scene makes me laugh so hard. Look at our guy's pasty gray hand, like he hasn't gotten a tan ever. Holding onto his fancy cocktail with an umbrella, radio playing California Dreaming. I knew it. He lied to the portal. He said quests, but he was really thinking, I want bitches, all the women in the world, and put them in bikinis. Wasn't this quest called Endless Darkness? Well, I never want to wake up from this. See, I knew our boy wasn't lame. Look at him, he's chilling. On the beach, with like 8 hot mamas. He has music, he has a cold drink. He's good. Okay guys, that's it. That's the end of chapter 7. Until next time. Just kidding guys, there's more. 7 more to be exact. And they all say in unison, do you want to play with us? All eyes on our main man. I'm going to keep writing the script on this slide for a minute. Because I know we are not going to get this type of material probably for the rest of this story. Anybody that has any complaints can just take it up with human resources. Okay. If you could choose just one, which one would it be, boys? I'm liking the black hair girl in blue, on the back left. Okay, well moving on. He gets off his beach chair and says, oh, so you want to play, huh? I'll play with ya, as he reached behind the chair to pick up his big-ass golden hammer, releasing his concealment spell showing his ugly-ass demon-killing form, smiling like, this was the dream from the get-go. Man, no, why does our guy gotta be like this? Our boy is ruining everything by going hammer time mode on these hoes. Look at them now, red eyes, ugly as hell, shadow looming over their once beautiful faces. Can you all detect the disappointment in my AI voice? Glowing with golden energy, he cocks back his big-ass hammer and says, hey, what's with these expressions? It's because they wanted to play and you went whack-a-mole mode. God, I hate you right now. Are you disappointed that I turned out to be an old fart? Bam! Just like that, the jellyfish VR headset explodes off our guy. I don't know if this is a new VR headset or the same one, but this one is glowing with green and red bioluminescence. He flies over, within an instant, and puts his whole head into his mouth. Initiating game sequencing mode. Loading. What is this now? He's now suspended in the air with a chain link cuffs on each of his hands and legs. The praying mantis now coming, rushing at our boy. Making an Olympic caliber flip while suspended in air, he scores a perfect score of 10. Laughing can be heard. With a long chuckle, someone says Destroyer. It's the Demon King saying, you cannot kill me. Demon King. Flipping his chains through the air like a weapon. Hog-tying the Demon King's face. The Chad then whips out his big-ass hammer again, and he uses it to smash his VR headset. I'm assuming he's not going to give this game a good review. IGN 2 out of 10. Little jellyfish can be seen surrounding the area like they usually do in the wilds. I have indomitable strength. In other words, that shit don't work on me. Squish, he smashes a little octopus. Mental attacks like that don't work. Wait a second, a light gray fog makes its way through the cave, brushing over our boy. This energy feels out of the ordinary. It states this is a memory fragment of Vestiaire. She says, It killed all of my familiar spirits. That's not Vestiaire herself. That's just a fragment of her memory that she left behind. Being just a fragment, yet it holds this much magical power. Interesting. That's why they consider this a trial. Only those who overcome 32 pleasures and 27 planes can reap the rewards. I'm not sure where he pulled those numbers from. They kind of came out of nowhere. Hasn't everything been cleared already? I finished off everyone in the dream. All she has to say is, "What an interesting human. You're just a fragment, and you laugh." It seems like some will was left in you. You even figured out my identity. That makes me raise my expectations. Why would your identity be important? As he whips out his hammer. When all else fails, it's hammer time. I always get the reward anyways, so who you are really doesn't matter to me. Okay, boy, you want this smoke. I'll give you the smoke. Brace yourself, boy. Here comes the smoke. Just then Vestiaire creates a white magic circle underneath our guy. And then boom, a small nuclear bomb comes exploding from the spell. Must be a magic that restricts movement, as he stands there covered in semen. Now Vestiaire is sending a rotating cone-shaped fire attack at your boy. This one seems to be charging up to be more fierce, because out of the cone comes a huge fireball. As if mocking this girl, he breaks the semen binding off of him, leaving him squeaky clean, and says cheap tricks don't work on me. The fireball then makes contact with a bright orange and yellow blast. And through the smoke, our boy hits the Jumpman pose, tongue hanging out of his mouth, prepared to donkey punch this girl with his big-ass hammer. The ground explodes on contact, sending shards of rocks flying into the air. Vestiaire, with expert timing, hits the dodge roll button, blinking in the air behind our boy. She then casts another spell, fire radiating above her. Orange energy swirls around her, as she is dual-wielding her magic seals. Pew pew pew. She casts a big-ass fireball again. Our Chad, face glowing in the fire, says, "I said that shit won't work on me." Secret technique, Echo. She's now ready to scold our guy to death. Oh, so this is the Echo Weaver secret technique. How useful. With the double cast in play, there's now a barrage of fireballs followed by the echo waves of purple aura. The Chad, standing there, hammer in one hand, is prepared to receive her scolding spitting hot fire. Vestiaire, floating in the air as the impact leaves the entire area covered in an explosion of fire. But you aren't the only one that knows how to hit the dodge button, because our boy is now floating in the air with Vestiaire, hammer cocked back ready for hammer time. He then proceeds to beat the brakes off this girl, sending her flying through the air, crashing into a rock column before she crashes into the ground. Quit crying like a little baby bitch. This ain't enough to kill you. Now tell me, where is Hero Chill? After the dual cultivation session with our Chad, our girl's satisfaction shown on her face, says if you follow us then Hero Chill will just appear in front of you, as the prophecy of doom will choose to. Our Chad then says, rule number 2 double tap, but not before she says, you're the same as us. Stop being so cryptic, bitch. What do you mean by that? I can feel it. You have a much stronger disappointment and rage towards humans compared to us.